So it is time for Abinash to be going to school, and everybody is ready. As you can see here, Abinash has already put on his watch as well, worn his watch, and his bag is on his back, and his dad is going to drop him at school, and then he will also from there go to office. So you guys know that obviously you've been watching this since from the beginning. So yes, while everybody is going out, I'm just taking them to the door, and then I'll be starting off my day as usual. I already opened downstairs because I didn't want to go back again the second time. So yes, that is how our morning was. Still so dark. Here we can see the sunrise. Doesn't that look beautiful in the sky? Oh my god, I just love looking at such things. These days I'm in love with the sky and everything. So I'm just seeing, and here around the trees as well, you can see the sunrise, and it just feels so good to just get out in the morning, get out of the house and just see what is going on. So guys, it's lunchtime, and today I'm going to be making cowpeas curry, and then I'm also frying out this brinjal or maybe eggplant that I've sliced. I'm just going to fry them like this with a little bit of salt, turmeric powder, and that will be added on the food that we're going to be eating today. Once the eggplant is done cooking, I'm just going to get this little bowl and I'll put a tissue in there, and then just to take out all the oils that will be remaining in the brinjal or the eggplant. So what I'll do is I'll try and drain it out on the side of the pan, because of course the oil will go alongside the brinjal. So this is what I'm going to be doing, and then I'll be putting it in this bowl, and the tissue will help on taking out all the remaining oils that will be on the brinjal. So I'm going to do this for the rest of the brinjals, and I have, I think, 2 remaining. That is what I'll first finish, and then I'll make the other curry that we're going to be adding onto the curries that we're going to take. So my cowpeas curry is done. I soaked it through the night, and then I pressure cooked it at 3 whistles. I thought that is less, but that is too much if you soak the peas throughout the night. So I soaked them earlier, I think around 6 o'clock in the evening. So that is why it needed at least 2 whistles, right? They were enough. So anyway, they overcooked a bit, but still they were so tasty. So I've already made them, and that curry is done. And now what you're going to do is you're going to cover our brinjal and just let it sit there until it is lunchtime. And then today I'm planning to make green onions and potatoes curry plus putting tomatoes in there, and that is what I'm going to do right now. And you guys, time is against me. I have to rush to school to be Abinash, but still I'm shooting for you guys because I really need to shoot for you guys to watch and see what I cook, how I cook, and all that. I was thinking that maybe I won't shoot for you guys, but I decided to do it. So the potatoes are already cut and clean, tomatoes are ready, onions are ready in the pan, and the spring onions, of course, will be added later, so that doesn't need me to cut them now. So I'm going to cook up our tomatoes, adding salt, jeera powder, and some coriander powder, and that will be basically it. So already the chili is in there. I added our potatoes. As you can see, now we are going to mix everything together, the potatoes, the onions, and the masalas that I had used. And then after stirring it for some time, we shall be adding in our spring onions that I've already cut and washed as well, like thoroughly. So, and then we shall cook it like properly until the potatoes get soft. That will be basically our curry for the day. And then if you have some coriander leaves, you can just garnish on top of it. So I don't have them, that is why I'm just making it this way. So those are the green beans that I already washed and cut and dried. I don't know why I'm washing them once again, but yes, we're just going to be adding them in here, and we shall cook everything together until the potatoes get soft. It's already evening and we are planning to go out for dinner because my sister was with me the whole day, so I didn't feel like cooking this evening, and we already had plans from yesterday to go out on a Friday to have some dinner, and I only wanted to eat pani puri. Of course, that is what usually takes me to that place, right? So everybody is ready, as you can see, and we are heading out. So let's go together. You guys are gonna see what we ate, and I like this place about one thing: you go as a family and you don't spend that much money you would spend going in a hi-fi hotel. And where we are going, you guys know it very well that it is where they sell like the Indian street food and all the foods for the Indians. Here I'm taking out shoes for my husband because he asked me to. And yes, whenever we go there, we don't spend too much money, despite having a family and having kids that are always changing their minds. We want this, and when you order, they're like, we don't want it anymore. And it is just so hectic to go out with kids, guys. So yes, let us go together. Open, open. Open, 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 open. When I saw all these motorcycles around here, I remembered my husband telling me that for the first time he had come to Uganda, he thought these motorcycle guys are giving free rides to people, because in India, basically, every family has a motorcycle of their own, at least a motorcycle or a bicycle. So they usually use it like to go to the market and stuff like that, but in Uganda it's a means of transport. So he thought maybe people are giving them free rides or something like that, like these people are so generous. Anyway, that it was just a chit chat. So here we are heading to the Panamera, because that is where all the Indians shop are located. And these days everything is just changing like drastically. And once we arrived at the Panamera, guys, I couldn't believe my eyes. I was like, oh my god, every single time they have like new shops that are put up, right? New Indian shops that are put up, and they sell different stuff. Now food was there before, like a lot of food was there before, but now there is jewelry, there are clothes, there are, you know, boutiques, and of course all the shops that were there previously, the ones for eating.
And today we have
and
a live
so
band.
Surprising. We have a band here, guys, so let us go and we have our dinner.
Did you see the jewelry shop? There's no parking space today. Hold my hand.
So of course we arrived at the small store where we eat food from, and of course I ordered my pani puri. That is the first thing that I usually order. And Adash loves eating these snacks. They are called save, and they're just put on top of the pani puri. I mean dahi puri rather. I didn't eat pani puri, I ate dahi puri. So while Adash is eating them, they are so spicy, because for me, I usually love my dahi puri that is spicy. And then he starts coughing, and then he's like, you know, I think he's like, I can't take it anymore. But still he comes back asking for more, and as you can see, he needs the spoon. But guys, it has a green chutney that is grind with green chilies, and it is super spicy. But I don't know, he's trying his best. And then when I saw that it is super spicy, I had to ask those guys that work in there, like, can you guys help us, and you get for him at least a small bowl that has save of his own, because you know he's a child, he'll be needing stuff to eat. And they agreed. So this is the one that they gave him, and they gave him a little spoon, and he was so happy. I was happy as well, because I could eat in peace, at least without minding him getting the chilies in his mouth. So meanwhile, Abinash had gone out with his dad, and they were moving around, I believe. And then they came back, and Abinash now is looking for something to drink, because he's so tired. And after some time, he ordered for pizza.
We thought of it. We really need it. But this is light. It's for gas.
The Indian lighters.
We had got the jeera.
What else?
What's that?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Did you show what? Did you get one for you and one for Adash?
Yes.
Where is Adash?
Adash,
Come here, take. Come inside. Come inside, Papa.
guys, I literally ordered pizza.
And then my husband got himself fried rice. This is rice that has all vegetables and some chicken in there. That is what he's going to eat. He actually brought 2 spoons because he thought I would love to eat some, but nope. I usually don't eat this fried rice from here. I don't know why, but it is just from the neighbor's store, you guys. One thing I love about these guys is they eat from anywhere. Like, all the stores help each other. And the live band is here. The pizza is available as well. It is done cooking. And this guy is, I think, African Ugandan. I don't know whether Ugandan or just African from some other place, but he comes and he sings all the Indian songs as